everyone, hello, it's Ngozi and I'm back today. And today I'm going to be talking about my natural hair journey. I just wanted to talk about, it's been a long road coming, and I just wanted to do a proper video just talking about my journey, what I've gone through, what I'm currently working on, and the journey, my natural hair journey. So stay tuned if you're interested. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know, and we'll get into it. So do you guys like my hair? I just took out a chunky 2-strand twist. I usually keep my twist in for a while before, so some parts like here didn't I'm gonna have to retwist it tonight, but I think I'm feeling it. I pinned it a little in some parts to give it some more volume. I just started using Fortified Naturals. First time using it was yesterday, so I'm gonna have a video in a few months talking about how I feel about the products, but so far I think so good. So being that hair is 4C hair in particular is the theme on my channel, I just wanted to have a dedicated video talking about my natural hair journey. So I've been natural for about 15 years. I can't remember exactly the year. I know it was my sophomore year in high school was the last year I had a perm, and that could have been 2006 or 2007. So if it's 2006, it's 15 years. I wish, back then I wasn't thinking, I wasn't writing anything down. I wish I had that exact date I had my last perm, but I know it was somewhere around 2006, 2007, because that's when I was a sophomore. And it wasn't my initial, many naturals, it wasn't to go natural. I just wanted to stop perming my hair because I was tired of burning whenever I got a perm, having scalp, bleeding on my scalp. I just was tired of the pain. And I wore weave, I wore braids. So I came to a point why am I suffering myself getting these perms? I'm just going to put my hair in braids or weave. So, or sewing or whatever. So, and I played basketball, so you're always active. Having your hair out period wasn't really conducive. So I was I'll just go stop perming my hair. So at the time, I don't really remember how, because me and my sister both did, I believe, at the same time. I think we just trim it ourselves, just grew it out, go from one hairstyle to the next. But my intention was never really to wear my natural hair, to be honest. It was just to stop perming my hair. I didn't really have a plan. Yeah, I was wearing weaves, like I said, up until the summer of 2010, which was the summer after my freshman year of college. And I just decided, I had a former colleague, she was wearing her hair natural. I just decided, let me just try a 2-strand twist. Washed my hair, blow dried straight, wore 2-strand twist to work. I have never got so many compliments on my hair in my life. I don't know whether people are just trying to help my self-esteem, but it wasn't even black people. It was mostly non-black people. So many compliments, it was outrageous. None of my weaves, none of my hairstyles, I never got that type of attention. So I was okay, I may be onto something. So I started doing 2-strand twists to my hair natural, because I talked to someone, they're why would you blow dry your hair to do 2-strand twist, which makes sense, it's unnecessary heat. Just, do the 2-strand twist while your hair is wet. So I started doing that, making it chunky. That was my go-to style. I wasn't really getting too creative with it, but I was still wearing my weaves in between. Sophomore year of college, I was wear weaves and stuff, but I would take out, let my hair rest, and just wear it natural for a little bit. And then the summer of 2011, I dyed my hair. I'm going to try and find a picture to insert here. I can't believe that's going on 10 years. Where does the time go? Summer of 2011, I believe it was August, I dyed my hair an orangish. And I think that's what really just motivated me to keep my hair out. I'm really still tempted to dye my hair again, but my hairstylist will not let me. So I may just do a chocolate brown, or a color that doesn't require me bleaching. But I did bleach my hair, bleached it to get it to that color, and dyed it. Loved it. Got so many compliments. Loved the color, and I really started wearing my hair out all the time my junior year of college. So my hair was always in 2-strand twist, and then I'll take it out, style it. I'm trying to insert some pictures. Styling. Do a mohawk, just style my hair. I didn't have this itchy scalp issues that I have now. That was back in the good old days, so I didn't have to wash my hair that often, and it just really looked nice out because my hair was colored, it was a different color. Natural hair, sometimes, comment below if you can relate to this, but sometimes when you just have your natural hair out in the natural color, it can start feeling so boring. It feels dull. When you have natural, beautiful natural hair, then you add a color to it, just gives it that other element to it. So I literally wore my hair. I believe 2012, I made a resolution to not wear weave in my hair. So sophomore year I started was 2011. The whole 2012, I didn't put any weave in my hair. not one wig, nothing. I wore my real hair out all of 2012. That was a challenge I gave myself. So I really stuck to it. So then 2013, just kept, you know, going in between natural hair, weave. So through it all, my hair was pretty average length. It wasn't as long as it is now, but I was just happy wearing it. It was like my normal. I always had my natural hair out. And then fast forward a couple of years, a lot of things happened. After undergrad, I gained a lot of weight. I'll have a video about that. And a lot of things just started changing. And my hair was one of the bigger changes. In terms of my scalp issue, I had a lot of breakage. I was really stressed out at a point. This middle part of my hair just became like this long. Like it just broke off in the middle. And I know I watched some YouTubers talk about the middle part. That's why I separate it when I condition it, not to forget about it, because it is usually the most neglected part of your hair, that middle center part. I had like so much breakage. It was like crazy. My hair just got shorter. It was just, I wasn't taking care of a lot of things, including my hair, and you know, I had to suffer the consequences. But then I started wearing wigs as well. I didn't wear off my first wig till about 2014, I believe. I'm going to double check on my Instagram, but I think it was 2014. You know, now the youngins in high school, they're wearing wigs. Wigs was a, you know, a grandma thing. Your mother wore it, older people wore it, or, you know, people who unfortunately were like battling cancer, women, like, you know, that's what like the groups of people we thought about when we thought about wigs. But boy, has everything changed. Like wigs have become so normalized. Now you have the frontals, the closures, the this, transparent, HD, blah, 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 blah. Half wigs are coming back now. Headband wigs, I mean, are coming back now. So, or like becoming a big thing. So back then we weren't wearing wigs in college. We wore weaves, but I didn't know of anyone, none of my friends, none of my counterparts, none of my colleagues were wearing wigs. It wasn't a thing back then. And then I started wearing my first wig, I believe 2014, because my hair was breaking, and I'm like, I need to, you know, save my hair. So I started wearing wigs. And then, yeah, 2014, and I think that kind of made me neglect my hair, because I wasn't really taking care of what was under the wig, to be honest. I was just wearing the wig to wear the wig, and then washing my hair every month or so. Like I wasn't really taking time oiling it, sealing my ends, doing all those things. I wasn't taking care of my hair. It was honestly one of the least of my worries. And then a growth spurt occurred. This was my 27th birthday, 2018. I have a picture. I'm going to insert this picture. I went to get my hair trimmed and straightened. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like all my cousins, everyone was like gassing me, like, oh my God, your hair grew, your hair grew. My hair just like hit my shoulders, and I wasn't used to my hair. Like I've straightened my hair. I used to straighten my hair a lot. Now I try to do it only 2 to 3 times a year. Even trying to just do 2 times. Like this year's May, I haven't straightened my hair. Last time I straightened my hair was August 2020. So I really just try and keep straightenings for when I want to trim my hair. And I try and trim my hair 1 to 2 times a year, like 2 times a year. So I only want to straighten my hair 2 times a year, because even my hairstylist agree, like you don't really get the same the cut is easier to cut your hair when it's straight. Like blow dry straight is better. Like it's, you know, like it's just easier than trying to cut wet curly hair, and it's cheaper at my salon. So I just wait till my hair is straight to do my trims, but my hair grew. And when I think about it, I don't think I was really doing anything crazy. And I'm trying to think, I was in school, but I can note one thing I noticed, I wasn't manipulating it as much. I can't even really think about like one thing. You know, people think about, oh, there's one thing I did and I just, that changed it. People swear on scalp massages, people swear on this or that, or this product or this moisturizer. I don't really think I have one thing I can contribute to why my hair grew, but it grew, like, and I think I've been at the same length ever since. I think for me, the hardest part with my hair is retaining length. And why it's hard for me to retain length is my hair is very dry, as most 4C natural hair girls can relate to, because of the coarse, the texture, the coarseness, the curl pattern, that, you know, oils for my scalp don't reach the tip of our hair like other curl patterns do. You have to make a conscious effort to oil and care for your ends, or they're not going to get that moisture. So I've tried so many products. Like if I sat here and did a list of how many products I've tried, like there's very few products that I can say I haven't tried at least one thing. Very few lines, hair care lines, that I can say I haven't tried at least one thing from their line. And for me, as of now, what I would say has been the biggest game changer for me, or what has done the best for me, is Shea Moisture's Manuka honey manuka oil, the burgundy with the tan cover off, insert a picture here or here somewhere. That has been the best thing in terms of the deep conditioner, the mask specific. Like, I noticed a tremendous difference when I wash that out, and when I, my hair is very moisturizing. The whole line is a moisturizing line, and it really does, it does not fail with the moisture. At a point I stopped using Shea Moisture. They had their controversy. I was trying to be woke, and I'm like, nah, this works, it's affordable, because some of these other brands, their pricing is outrageous and it's accessible. I can get it at any any place that sells hair products. I went straight back to it, and to me that's like my staple. So like I mentioned, I'm trying Fortified Naturals now. They're really big on moisture. They have their moisture potion, 2 different deep conditioners. I really stress on moisture, so I want to see how my hair reacts to it. But I've tried so many things, and I think the key for 4C Naturals is just finding a way to retain moisture. To me, that's the biggest thing. Once we can keep our hair moisturized, our hair is going to grow. Everyone's hair grows. Contrary to popular belief, people think it's only people with softer hair, or people who are European, Caucasian, or whatever, that only their hair grows long. It's not true. I've seen some people with thick 4C hair and their hair is super long. Like, genetics does play a role in hair growth, no matter what your ethnicity is. There are other factors, but for us, a lot of us, the issue is moisture retention. So if we could retain the moisture, our hair is going to flourish. So what I've learned from my hair texture, from my hair experience, based on my texture, that deep conditioner is a must with every wash. Like, I know people have cousins, they can just shampoo, regular conditioner, they're good. I can't, like, for me, no. I need deep conditioner and regular conditioner. And even yesterday, what I'll mention is that Fortified Naturals doesn't have a regular conditioner, so it's weird to me just putting in deep, because I'm used to shampoo, condition, deep, leave-in, then oil and cream. I'm used to 2 conditioners, because to me it's like moisture is like my most important thing. I gotta get on that moisture. So for me, every shampoo has to come with a deep conditioner, not just regular conditioner, a deep conditioner, because I know dryness is an issue. Most shampoos are stripping, so if I just shampoo my hair and put a regular conditioner, it doesn't do the job for me. This year, I'm trying to stay away from heat. I've read a lot of things into it. I used to be someone that every time I put in my deep conditioner, I need to be under a dryer, because, it makes your hair softer, it's better, my hair is thick, even I've spoken to hairstylists and they agreed, but I've seen some things about the role heat plays on your hair. So I'm just trying for this year. I don't want to become too extra about it, but I don't blow dry my hair. Number one, that's only if I'm straightening my hair, which I plan to do once this year, because I'm trying to be low on heat. And then I haven't sit under the dryer this year. I have gotten some 2-strand twists at the salon, and they had me under the dryer to let the products melt in, but I put it on low, so it was like cold air blowing on my head, not warm air. So I'm trying to stay away from heat this year, but I really want to just pass that plateau, and that's basically one of the main gist of this video, passing that plateau when it comes to our hair growth. I know it can be so frustrating. You think you're doing everything right, you're taking your vitamins, you're drinking your water, you're eating well, you're taking care of your hair, you're putting in the time and effort, but it seems like your hair just doesn't want to grow. And it's like, they say health is more important, all this stuff, blah blah blah. Everyone wants healthy hair. You don't want long stringy hair, but you can have healthy and long hair, and I think that's what a lot of us want. Not to say that everyone's not going to have long hair, and everyone's hair may not have the capacity to get long, but for me, it's just certain hairstyles I want to do, being able to put my hair in a ponytail, like a natural ponytail, maybe puff, and I need more length to be able to do a lot of styles. So I just want my hair to pass the length that it is now, and I know it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but I'm confident that I can get there. Yeah, so for me right now, my biggest hair concerns are itchy scalp and dryness, and I think I pretty much have a hold on both of them. If you haven't watched, I have a video about how I cured my itchy scalp, my vitamin K2M7 and vitamin D, and some other things I use to really stop my itchy scalp. Yesterday I washed my hair, and it was over a month I hadn't washed my hair, and I used to be someone that had to wash my hair every week. It was so bad. My scalp issue was depressing me. It was ruining my life. It was terrible. So I've gotten that under control. My other biggest concern is just dryness. Wanting your hair to look moisturized, and feel moisturized, also look moisturized, be shiny, just flourishing. Dryness was a big issue for me, and I'm still working on that, but I think I'm I'm getting there. Like, I think I'm pretty much have it under control. Let me know about your natural hair journey. Was it intentional? Did you do a big chop? I never did the big chop. Sometimes I'm looking back, I wish I did, because I see so many people do the big chop and I feel like their hair grows so quick. I feel like holding on to hair, you know, you have a lot of breakage, you have the line of demarcation where the permed hair meets the natural hair, and it's, you know, you're brushing through that, it's breaking, your hair is splitting. So if I was older and I knew what I knew now, I would definitely have just done the big chop and just gotten it over with. But, you know, I was in high school, who wants to walk around with 2 inches of hair, and I didn't really understand any of these things, so I didn't do the big chop. I wish I did. But yeah, let me know about your natural hair journey, where you are right now, where do you want to be, what are your goals, what are some things that you know you want out of your hair. It doesn't have to be length, it could just be, you know, flexibility, it could be shine, luster, it could be, you know, just a lot of things. It's not always about growing long hair. I understand that everybody cares for long hair, but let me know, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye now.